to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading is full moon messages. So what's coming to completion with the full moon, we're going to look at your next lunar cycle. So whatever's coming to completion now, and then through the next 28 days to the next full moon. All right, for reading selection, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. If you already have an intuitive selection method chosen, go ahead and pause the video, make your choice, and I'll see you in your reading. For anyone who'd like a little bit of assistance honing in with their intuition, I'll lead a short breathing exercise. Let's begin by closing our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking which reading is for you. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, one of the cards or a number between 1 and 5 may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that calls out to you the most. Trust your first instincts. That's your intuition. All right, for reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Go ahead and use the timestamps in the comments and description to jump ahead to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the full moon in Pisces. You may be a Pisces if you're drawn to this card. A lot of people are drawn to their sign. But your first message is to balance spirituality and practicality. So that means you also need a practical plan. Like, Spirit is going to guide you the direction that you need to go, but you also need a practical plan to step into what there is for you. Now, we're going to look at the next lunar cycle. So from full moon to full moon, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 1, please show us the events they will encounter in the next lunar cycle from full moon to full moon. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, and then we'll cut and deal right off the top, taking about 3 to 6 cards. Okay. All right, that looks nice. You start with the world. The world is completion. So the full moon, the world, something in your life is coming into completion in the next lunar cycle. Now, there is also this 9 of Pentacles that comes out. That talks about rewarding yourself with some kind of luxury just to bring in your additional abundance. So you need to spend a little bit of money on yourself. You need to do something nice for yourself, and you will in the next lunar cycle. Now, next you have the wheel coming out. This looks like a medicine wheel to me. And so it does carry the connotation of healing. So there's going to be healing in your next lunar cycle. Now, it is also good fortune, though. It is, it's luck and fate being on your side because it's the wheel. Now, you get the King of Cups, so that can either represent you or someone around you. It is a very loving, compassionate energy. It is, emotionally stable. It's solid. It's a great relationship if it's talking about somebody else, and it's a wonderful place to be if it's talking about you. Now, finally, you get the Three of Cups. That's celebration, good times. This is such a beautiful, beautiful reading. Like, there's nothing negative here at all. This is all very positive. You're going to be celebrating things in the next lunar cycle. Now, let's see what energies they're going to be interacting with. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the energies they're going to be interacting with in the next lunar cycle from full moon to full moon. All right. Knight of Cups. Wow, some of you are getting a romantic proposal, so that's beautiful. The Wheel again. Okay, so luck and fate are definitely on your side. The Wheel is, it's saying things are going to work out for you just across the board. Now, the World, again, you got the World in here too. That's completion. You're coming to completion somewhere, whether some of you may be retiring from your job to go travel or something like that. Some of you may be entering into parenthood for the first time and really stepping into that. Some of you are getting married or being proposed to. Like, it's not to the getting married part yet, but it's definitely to the proposal part. So, some of you getting proposals in the next lunar cycle. That's beautiful. And finally, the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Seven of Cups talks about having lots of options. Clearly, there are lots of options here because everything is just so beautiful that anything you could step into is going to be great. But the Seven of Cups says, give it a second, use some discernment, wait for all the possibilities to show themselves, and choose the one that serves your heart, that serves your soul. And you choose the option that's right for you. Now, let's see what the angels have to add to your reading before we get Oracle for all the tarot. Withdraw. Okay, so you guys need to take a minute and go inside yourselves and see what you actually want. That's why this Seven of Cups is here. It's saying take a minute and figure out what you want, because you're coming into major, major arcana completion in a major way, and luck on your side in a major way. Things are going to be moving quickly, and you are going to get kind of wrapped up in the whirlwind of this energy because it's so powerful. And you need to make sure that you're on the path that serves your soul, that is good for you so that you can develop and grow the way you need to. So take some time to withdraw, do a little bit of meditation here. Now, I would like to see Moonology for the Seven of Cups. Conclusions are within reach. Okay, so your options are there. You can make the decision of what is best for you on your path. There's lots of opportunities going on here. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, something is coming to a complete completion that's going to leave you in a place of luck and fate being on your side. So as you make whatever decision this is, conclusions are within your reach. You get the full moon eclipse, so it's still another full moon. It is saying, you can make the right decision here. Follow your heart. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon has for that Knight of Cups. So, Queen of the Moon. Wisdom. All right, so you guys probably see this coming. it could be a work proposal. It could be a career proposal that's coming out in the next full moon for you. It doesn't have to be a romantic proposal. However, for many of you, it is a romantic proposal and you see it coming, and you have the wisdom to follow your heart into whether or not you say yes to this proposal, because you do have a choice. Sorry, I needed a drink. Okay. Now, I would also like Queen of the Moon for the wheel, please. Beauty. Yeah, beauty. This is a beautiful thing. It is absolute, luck and fate working for you, making beautiful things come to fruition in your life. Now, I would like to see the spellcasting oracle for the world and just see what we're kind of talking about here. I know it's completion of something. Ooh, it's empowerment. Okay, so you are empowered. You have stepped into yourself and you've got life, going the way you want it to go. You are very empowered in the next lunar cycle, and you will be stepping into completion. Wherever you set your sights, you're going to succeed. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle has to say for the Transparent Tarot. Ooh, fertility. Okay, so not a doctor, not a healthcare professional, any kind like that. I am a tarot reader, and this card says fertility. So the Three of Cups up here also talks about possibly entering into parenthood. It talks about fertility and pregnancy and birth, to be specific. So there are some of you who will be conceiving in the next lunar cycle. Please, if you need to see a doctor, go see a doctor. I am not saying anything about, I'm just saying, hey, this is what the card says, and this is, what was drawn. So you guys the ones who are excited to be conceiving, congratulations. I hope everything goes splendidly, beautifully for you. And for those of you that don't want something like that, you know how to protect yourself from that. Let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add to your reading, because this is just beautiful. Energy attachments, energy exchange, negative influences, self-sabotage. All right. So as you guys step into this decision here, as you step into your next lunar cycle, you may have energy attachments. You may need some energy healing. There is an energy exchange going on, and there's some form of negative influence for you. You need to withdraw from this negative influence. There's a negative influence in your sphere somewhere. Not for all of you, but for some of you, you definitely need to put yourself at a distance from the negative energy. Now, let's see what the spirit guides have to add. Take responsibility for your actions. Absolutely. For your good actions, for your bad actions, for any actions you take responsibility for them. If you make a mistake, own up to the mistake that you make. If you do something fantastic, accept the praise that goes with it, because you did something fantastic. So just take responsibility for your actions. Let yourself be appreciated where you're supposed to be appreciated. Now, let's see what the Little Starseed deck has to add to your reading. All right, so the Little Starseed deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 1, please. All right, there's 2. All right, let's see what these 2 are first. You start with courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Yes, you can. Next, you get Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. So enjoy the love in your sphere. And finally, you get vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. All right, so this looks absolutely beautiful. I wish this was my reading, and whatnot, because this is just, it's absolutely beautiful. Something is coming to completion that's leaving you empowered. You've got the wheel of fate and fortune coming out for you twice, and it's going to be beautiful. Love is what we're here for. So enjoy love. Let go of whatever this negative attachment is and withdraw from it. Just let it go and step into the beauty that's in front of you, because this is absolutely wonderful. All right, your next lunar cycle looks great. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Please click the like and subscribe button for me. I really appreciate that. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan is the first message of your reading. So the universe is working for you. You need to put a practical plan behind those dreams. You know, figure out what your next action step is. Now, let's see what you have coming in the next lunar cycle. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us through the cards, showing us any significant situations group number 2 will encounter through the next lunar cycle. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, and then we'll cut and deal right off the top. Okay. You guys start with strength. That is beautiful. You have the strength to deal with whatever comes in the next lunar cycle for you. Whatever comes next, you're going to have the strength to deal with it. Now, there is a period of anxiety going on with the Nine of Swords. You know, that can be your run-of-the-mill anxiety. It can be a stronger anxiety. If you need assistance with it, you should definitely see a healthcare professional if it is really, really significant. Now, let's see what the Queen of Wands comes out next. That is you stepping into your authentic self. It's you overcoming some of that anxiety and stepping into a more authentic you. You also have the 10 of Pentacles come out. That is abundance coming in. So you've got abundance headed your way in between the next full moons. It's followed by the 4 of Swords, which is you getting some rest. So there is some needed rest. You need to get some rest. It looks like this is going to lead to a rest period for you, but it looks fantastic. You are stepping into who you're meant to be, who your soul wants to be. And yeah, there's some anxiety, but you're strong enough to deal with it. And please, okay, so for the anxiety, I am not diagnosing anything. It is just a period of anxiety, okay? Now, you get the abundance coming in also in the next full moon to full moon. So abundance coming through, and that leads you to kind of a restful period where you don't have to worry about things so much. You don't really need to worry, because that manifests more things to worry about. So focus on this wonderful promise of abundance and the stepping into your true self. Now, let's see what energies will be interacting with them in the next lunar cycle. Ooh, the 9 of Cups. That's a dream come true. Strength again. Okay, you are absolutely strong enough. You have got strength coming out across the board. And you're absolutely strong enough to deal with whatever situation is in front of you right now. Now, you get the 3 of Swords, so there is some heartbreak somewhere, but we'll see how you step around that energy or out of it completely. And then the Page of Wands. Some of you will be going into a reunion in the next lunar cycle. you know, whether it's getting back into a relationship with someone that has, you know, you've been apart from, or, you know, an actual reunion where you see someone that you haven't seen in a long time and you just get to catch up. But it is a wonderful energy. Now, let's see what the angels have to add, and then we'll get Oracle for all the tarot. Ooh, Archangel Zadkiel. Okay, so he handles forgiveness. He handles the violet flame. So if the violet flame is something that interests you, you can YouTube it and it'll explain everything. But Archangel Zadkiel deals with the violet flame and with forgiveness. So some of you need to forgive yourselves. Some of you have others that you need to forgive. Forgiveness, it sets you free. So it sets you free from the situation. So you don't have to dwell on it anymore. So call out to Archangel Zadkiel if you need help with forgiveness. Now, let's see what Moonology draws for that Three of Swords. Three of Swords is heartbreak. You are very close to achieving your goal, okay? You are very close to being where you want to be. So don't give up. It looks like she's giving up in this Three of Swords. Don't give up. It's saying don't give up. You are very close to achieving your goal. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon draws for that Nine of Cups. That's a dream come true. So what is there to add to that? Surrender to it. Okay, you've got to let this dream come true come in. It is, you are worthy of what it is that you desire. You have to surrender to the universe and let it make your dreams come true, okay? Your dreams need a practical plan, yes. But you also have to surrender to the energies as they move. Now, for strength, ooh, you get power. Power is, you have strength and power to deal with everything that you're dealing with. Okay, you've got it inside you. You do not need to worry. You are a very powerful, very amazing person, and you can achieve your goals. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle says for the Page of Wands. Compassion. All right, so wherever you go into this reunion, show compassion. Be compassionate with yourself based off of your own reaction, if that is necessary, but also be compassionate to the person that you're being reunited with. It is a good energy to show compassion wherever you can. Now, let's see for the Transparent Tarot. You get Truth. All right, so you have to accept that you are strong enough. It is the truth for you, okay? You have to accept that abundance is coming in for you. That is a truth for you. You have to accept that you are able to step into your true, authentic self, and also that you'll get some rest. That's why the Truth card is coming out. It's saying, hey, you have to accept this as truth to be able to step into it. So let's take a look at the Sacred Light Oracle and see what there is to add. Dharma Wheel, karmic lessons, peer pressure, moral codes. All right, so some of you are dealing with peer pressure in this, whatever it is that's breaking your heart. You stick to what's right for you, okay? You stick to what's right for you. You don't need to succumb to the pressure of your circle. You have your own moral codes. You follow you. Don't let people interfere with you. Now, let's see what the spirit guides have to say. Release toxic relationships. All right, yeah, if this is something toxic, it's got to go. You know, That's just the way of it. Toxic relationships, you know, this peer pressure over here, that may also be a toxic relationship. You may have a toxic friendship somewhere. Wherever you're in these toxic relationships, it's really time to let it go. Sorry, I needed a drink of water. Okay, so let's see what the starseeds say to round out your reading. So for the best benefit of group number 2. All right, we start with Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Okay, so stay grounded is what it's saying. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Spend some time outside. Really observe life around you, and it's going to give you a new perspective. Finally, you get creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. So do something creative. Let your light shine. You guys have a wonderful dream come true coming in your next lunar cycle. Tons of strength and power coming from you. Yeah, there is kind of a heartbroken feeling here, but you are very close to achieving your goal. So just stay grounded, show compassion to yourself, show compassion to those that you interact with, and don't let peer pressure and toxic relationships be part of your life. Let them go. You don't need them. Something better will definitely fill the void of whatever you are letting go. All right. Thank you for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the full moon in Virgo. You are good enough is your first message of the reading. So any doubts about your self-worth, let them go. You are good enough to step into exactly what you desire. Now, let's take a look and see what's coming from full moon to full moon. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us clearly through the transparent tarot, showing the events from the next lunar cycle for group number 3, from full moon to full moon. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then we'll cut and deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. Okay. You start with the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups talks about having lots of options and the need to wait just a little bit and see what your best option is. Now, you do have the 2 of Wands coming out, so creative and romantic partnerships are going to flourish in the next lunar cycle. There is some form of opportunity for you on a material level coming out with this Knight of Pentacles. So the opportunity to step into, a promotion, a new career, something like that. You also get the 2 of Cups coming out. That's beautiful. The 2 of Cups is the soulmate relationship. So some of you taking steps with your soulmate, into the next step and whatnot in your relationship. Some of you meeting your soulmate in the next lunar cycle. And then you have this beautiful Ace of Cups to top it all off. That is a brand new beginning of an emotional sort. It could be the start of a relationship with your soulmate. Look how the soulmates are kind of dipping into the Ace of Cups in the photo or in the picture that it builds. It really looks wonderful. So many of you meeting soulmates, taking the next step with soulmates. Now, let's see what energies you'll be interacting with. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the energies they'll be interacting with in the next lunar cycle from full moon to full moon. Ooh, the Empress. All right, that's foundational. It can also mean motherhood. The Ten of Swords. Something is definitely stopping. Something is ending. The Seven of Cups again. All right, you have definitely got a lot of options out there, and you need to choose what serves your soul purpose the most. Finally, you get the Seven of Wands. So there will be some fighting for what you want, but you'll win. Like, he's got the higher ground, so he's going to win. But, you know, there's still some fighting for what you want, some putting your energy in. Now, let's see what the angels have for you before I get Oracle for all the tarot. Be tolerant. Yes. Okay. So the universe is working in your life, trying to bring in all these options, trying to bring in this stable foundation over here, not to mention the soulmate connection you've got going in the Transparent Tarot. You know, bottom of the deck energy, trust the flow. Yeah, be tolerant, trust the flow. All right, so let's see from Moonology about this Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is something ending. It's a definitive ending. You may not even see it coming type ending. Work through your fears. Okay, so whatever it is you're afraid of in this ending, don't let it scare you. Work through your fears. You don't have anything to be afraid of. You're stepping into this beautiful Ace of Cups over here. You've got the Empress providing stable foundations, and you don't fear, okay? Work through your fears until you can enter this ending without fear, and look at it with love. Now, let's see what the Empress draws out of Queen of the Moon. The Void. All right, so this is coming out of nowhere. The Void is the very beginning, okay? So this is the very beginning, and this next lunar cycle is the very beginning of something very foundational for you. Something is also going to end. So something ends, something new comes in, and it's foundational. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon has to say for that Seven of Cups. That's all the options. You need to have faith in yourself that you'll choose the right option, that you'll do the right thing. You need to have faith that the options are going to be there, because they are. Now, let's take a look at the spellcasting oracle for that Seven of Wands. Life purpose. Wow. Okay, so you're taking steps on your life purpose. So know that you will win. You will win. You just have to put your energy in. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle, not Sacred Light Oracle. Let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle says for the Transparent Tarot. Blessings. Yeah, you have blessings coming in the next lunar cycle. You are plenty good enough to get what you desire, so accept the blessings as they pour out upon you. Now, let's take a look at the Sacred Light Oracle and see what there is to add. You get energy medicine, sensuality, devotion, celestial fertility, deep rest. So you guys may need some energy healing. You know, pay attention to your energy. Don't let people steal your energy. Sorry, I needed a drink real quick. Yeah, don't let people steal your energy. Don't, just let yourself have some time to heal your energy. Like, keep some of your energy for you. Some self-love in this energy medicine card. It's also got sensuality and devotion. So, you know, there are those aspects coming out of this relationship for some of you. Now, let's see what the spirit guides have to add. Patience is a virtue. All right, that kind of goes with this be tolerant over there. The universe is bringing this into your life. When you see patience come out, you know, I'm asking for full moon to full moon. It may be a little bit longer than that when you get the patience card coming out. So just know the time frames may stretch a little bit, but you are stepping into something foundational. Now, let's take a look at what the little starseed deck has to add. Okay. You start with release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. All right? So just let it go. You don't need it. Next, you get creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Okay, so some creativity is going to help you step into the foundational things the Empress brings with her. Now, you finally get surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome and just be with life in this present moment. That's going to go with your blessings. Surrender and accept your blessings. Accept that you are worthy of the things that you desire. Let the blessings come in. You have to have faith that you're going to make the right decision, that the universe is working for you. Heal your energy a little bit. You know, take some time for yourself. Remember that patience and, tolerance are necessary, because this is going to develop at the speed of the universe. Like it is being dealt with and being moved into in the next lunar cycle. But it may take a little bit longer than that with the patience coming out. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches is your first message of the reading. So during your next lunar cycle, the end of a tough cycle is going to be at hand. Now, let's start with the Transparent Tarot, and we'll take a look at situations that you'll encounter in the next lunar cycle. So from full moon to full moon. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the next lunar cycle for group number 4, the situations they'll encounter in the next lunar cycle from full moon to full moon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, and then we'll cut and deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. Okay. You guys start with the Knight of Wands. So this is a whirlwind romance. Like it could be with a job, it could be with a creative project, or it can be with a person, but this is a whirlwind romance coming out with the Knight of Wands. Now, the 5 of Cups comes out as well. That talks about looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you still have. So the best way to step out of the 5 of Cups energy is with gratitude. So just make sure over the next lunar cycle, you stay focused on what you've got going on that is right and what you've got to be thankful for, and don't put your focus on what you perceive yourself to have lost. Now, the 5 of Wands comes out, so there's going to be some fighting somewhere in your next lunar cycle. There is also a stalemate, so there may be some arguing, fighting between you and friends or something like that. There is a stalemate, so it is important just to show love to the situation and move, out of it as best you can. Now, you guys do get the 10 of Pentacles, so that is abundance coming in the next lunar cycle. So for those of you that have been having a tough time financially, there is some abundance headed your way. All right. Now, let's see what energies you're going to interact with, because there's definitely some heavier energies in your Transparent Tarot. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the energies they'll interact with in the next lunar cycle from full moon to full moon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. High Priestess comes out, so you are really going to be following your intuition. You need to follow your intuition. Your intuition is going to play a big part. You got the Three of Cups, which is fun, celebrating good times. It's having things to celebrate. It can even represent pregnancy and birth for those of you that are hopeful for that. Now, next you get the Ace of Swords. It's a new beginning where you have to take action. So you will be having a new beginning in the next lunar cycle. And the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups talks about a natural ending, something that comes to a natural conclusion that leaves you headed for something greater. So you are stepping out of whatever this fighting and stalemate is. You know, show love to that situation and step out of it. You're headed for somewhere better. Now, let's see what the angels have to add before I get oracle for all the tarot. Hope. Okay, yeah, no, keep your hope. This looks beautiful. You should have hope to step into something wonderful that needs celebrating. You have the hope card coming out, so just keep hope in your heart. Now, let's see from Moonology about this Ace of Swords. So for the Ace of Swords, be bold and make the first move. All right, so this is a beginning where you have to take action. You're being told, be bold, make that first move. So whatever situation this is, something that, you know, is intellectually stimulating or, you know, like logic-based, I guess. This is a new beginning somewhere in your next lunar cycle, and you have to take action for it. So just be bold and make that first move. Now, let's see what the Queen of the Moon says for the High Priestess. Realization. All right, so you need to realize that your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. You have this beautiful gift to really have a gut feeling about things and be able to lead yourself through that path. You can step out of whatever fight this is, whatever stalemate this is. You don't even have to go into it. You have this realization in your next lunar cycle. Now, for the Three of Cups, abundance. Yeah, no, that's your second time seeing abundance come out. You will be stepping into an abundance, and it's going to be something to celebrate. Now, for the Eight of Cups, we'll get the Spellcasting Oracle. Ooh, prosperity. Yeah, you are stepping into prosperity. There's definite abundance in your next lunar cycle. You've got abundance here. You've got prosperity here. There's definitely some wonderful things coming with that 10 of Pentacles in the Transparent Tarot. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, talent. All right, so some of you have a talent that is your dream. It's also your life path, and you just need to focus on what you're doing and don't worry about what everyone else is doing, because you are super talented and you are driving your own path. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add. Divine creation, acceptance, personal commitments, euphoria. That's beautiful. We are all in need of some acceptance sometimes. And you need to accept the beautiful things that are headed your way. You've got prosperity coming in. It is the end of a tough cycle. Excuse me. Okay, that's better. All right, now let's see what the spirit guides have to add. Live your bliss. Yeah, live your bliss. You are amazing. You can step into whatever you want. You can be bold and make that first move and start your new beginning. Let what needs to end and live your bliss. Now, let's see what the Tiny Starseed deck has to add. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. From the Tiny Starseed deck, for the best benefit of group number 4. That's too many. Okay. One more time through. Okay. You start with reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So that's going to go with your realization. Take some time and really reflect on who you are, what you want. Next, you get transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Yeah, be bold. Make that first move. Start whatever this beginning is. And then finally, you get no limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. That's going with your talents. You are limitless. This looks beautiful. Your next lunar cycle is going to have you stepping into abundance. It's got new beginnings. It has got your talents coming to the table to bring in abundance for you. So live your bliss and really accept that you are worthy of abundance and prosperity. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the full moon. Your first message of the reading is surrender to the divine. So you have to surrender your need to control the outcome of the situations that you're in and just kind of ride the wave of the universe for a little bit. Now, let's take a look at your next lunar cycle. So this will be from full moon to full moon. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us clearly through the transparent tarot, showing the situations group 5 will encounter in the next lunar cycle from full moon to full moon. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, and then we'll cut and deal right off the top, taking somewhere between 3 and 6 cards. Okay. Well, you guys start with the Phoenix, so you are getting a second chance somewhere. The Phoenix is rising from the ashes. It's getting a second chance. You've got the World coming out next. That's completion. So something is coming to completion, and it's bringing you a second chance. Now, situations are going to move quickly with the 8 of Wands coming out. So you may have very rapid progress in some aspect of your life over the next lunar cycle. Your next card is the Queen of Wands. That is you stepping into your more authentic self. That's you being who you are supposed to be. And, you know, really letting your soul's light shine. Finally, you've got the Ace of Cups coming out, which is a new beginning of an emotional sort. You guys could be getting into a new relationship somewhere. It could be a new creative project. It's definitely something new that will affect you on an emotional level. Now, let's see out of the Tarot Grand Lux. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the energies they'll be interacting with over the next lunar cycle from full moon to full moon. Okay. Eight of Wands again. Yeah, things are going to move quickly this next lunar cycle for you. Things are just going to happen really quickly. You get the Knight of Coins. All right, so that is a opportunity of a financial nature coming in. Now, I will say the Knight of Coins is real slow-moving energy. So it's coming in, but it's going to be kind of a slow-moving situation. You've got all these fast-moving situations, but this one is just a little bit slow. It is bringing in abundance with it, though. King of Coins, that is a beautiful energy, whether it represents you or a different energy that you're interacting with. It is a very financially, materially stable person that is very generous with what they have. So it's a beautiful energy, whether you're whether it represents you or someone you're interacting with, it's a beautiful energy. And then finally, you get this Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is worry. We'll see how you step out of that. We'll get an oracle card for it. Yeah, we'll see. Let's start with an angel card, though. So angel card for the best benefit of group number 5. Archangel Jophiel. All right, Archangel Jophiel is the Archangel of Joy. So you've got joy coming in. There is no need for this worry that's going on here. Let's see how you step out of it. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, how do they step out of the Five of Swords energy? It's time to take action. All right, so wherever you are feeling worried and you just, I mean, some of you are worried on a financial level with the coins coming out. Whatever it is that you're worried about, it's time to take action there. Stop worrying. Step into what you want to step into. Now, I would like to get Queen of the Moon for the Eight of Wands. Attraction. Okay, yeah, you are attracting things to you, and it is moving quickly. Your manifestations are bringing things about. There is lots of attraction in this fast-moving situation. Now, for the King of Coins out of Queen of the Moon, fruition. Yeah, this is going to come to fruition. You're going to, I feel like it represents you. You're going to be more financially stable. There's going to be an opportunity that comes in, and things are going to move really quickly. Now, let's see what the Knight of Coins draws out of the Spellcasting Oracle. Travel. Okay, so some of you, this opportunity is going to be to travel for in your career, for career work purposes. Some of you will be traveling for pleasure, but the opportunity to travel is coming in the next lunar cycle. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle has for the Transparent Tarot. Freedom. All right, yeah, no, you are stepping into freedom. This new beginning, this second chance, it is a wonderful freedom for your soul. So enjoy it. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add. You get Antikarana. Crossing the Rainbow Bridge, resurrection, coming full circle. Okay, so some of you are finishing karmic things. You are going through a resurrection, which is what the Phoenix here suggests as well. It is a second chance. It's a resurrection of something. Now, let's see what the spirit guides have to add. Ask for guidance. Okay, so this says surrender to the divine, and now you're told to ask for guidance. So ask your angels, spirit guides, ancestors, Archangel Jophiel, whoever you feel comfortable calling out to, whatever your religious belief system is, or your spiritual belief system is, whatever it is, ask for guidance from whoever is your guiding light. All right, now let's see what the little starseed deck has to add. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 5, please. All right, we'll cut to them. You start with patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Okay, so like I said, this is fast-moving energy. This is slower-moving energy. You have to be patient with both. You know, things are gonna, I just heard hurry up and wait. So it is things moving very quickly for a moment, you attracting things, then things moving a little bit slower through the Knight of Coins into the travel. So be patient, let your destiny unfold at its own pace. Now, next you get gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. And finally, you get free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. So you got this freedom card and this free spirit. You are stepping into freedom. So don't worry. It's time to take action. Follow these fast-moving situations wherever they lead you, and know that you are stepping into things that are going to be fantastic. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.